Hello, welcome back for some more Super Mega Baseball 4. Today we got the 7 and 5 Neon taking on the 4 and 7 Ancients. Reese Wiley's going to be pitching for the Ancients. He's 0 and 1 with an 8.31 ERA, going against the ace of the Neon, Love Drummond, who is 1 and 1, 3.43 ERA. Neon are in a downward skid as of right now. Lost their last 3 games, so let's see if they can turn that around today. First, we got some replacements. Let's see, Barajas is going to take a day off, I believe, since he's on a downward skid at the moment too. Anybody else could play first? I thought Overly. Yeah, I thought Overly could play that one. Yeah, he could play first. He's not the best at first, but he could play it. Phillips is going to take another day off since he's worked. Ribeye, you struck out 4 times last game, so he needs a day off to recuperate, even though he just came back for that game. But we don't have anybody else that can play second. Yeah, we don't have anybody else that can play second base, so... Let's see, Ricci, you play short. Who's at short now? Hogwash. So yeah, I guess we'll have Ricci play there. I guess that'll do it. Alright, let's hop into it. Ancients, I mean not the Ancients, but the Neon really need to get something going here. Losing 3 games in a row on this homestand. So they're 3 and 3 on this homestand, if I remember correctly here. Yeah, because it's an 8-game homestand. This is game 7, so yeah, 500 on the home here. But here we are, live at Swagger Center. Neon taking on the Ancients as they exchange lineups. Let's look who's coming up. We got Corbin Decker coming up, then Hunky Morse, then Severus Intense. And again, Love Drummond on the mound. Here's Corbin Decker, batting 158. No homers or RBIs yet to speak of. So Love Drummond's going to look for the sign here. And first pitch. High fly ball to left field. And Shipwreck's going to catch it, and that'll get this game going. 1 down. Hunky Morse up at the plate. 375, 5 home runs, 8 RBIs. First pitch taken as a strike down low. Swung through a changeup, strike 2. Swung through the fastball, strike 3, 2 down. A quick work of him. Here's Severus Intense. Batting 256, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Strike 1 on the outside. Drummond slams that curveball down low. Strike 2, swung through it. And high fly ball to center. Sloan is there. He'll grab it, and that'll end the inning. So nothing doing for the Ancients on top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first now. Neon coming up. Here's Declan Overly, batting 154, 1 home run, 1 RBI. One of our top prospects currently, but just hasn't had a really good go of it as of yet.
That's outside.
We take outside ball 1. Swing over that one for strike 1. Let that go. That's high. It's a good piece of this one. This one's got a chance to go, and it will. So Overly knocks one out left field wall. His second home run of the year. Second RBI as well. So he only driven himself in so far this year. Neon taking an early 1-0 lead. Spencer Root steps in, batting 333. Backup roll, still done a pretty good job. He just gets under this one, I think. Yeah, it's going to be just short of the warning track. Right fielder closes the glove. 1 down. Kaylee Shipwreck steps in. 348, 3 homers, 6 RBIs. Strike a little low there. Ooh, swung over and early. Strike 2. A little impatient.
Ball outside.
Take ball 1 out low. Got a good piece of this one too, but it's going to come up short as well. That'll be 2 outs. So here's Sloan. batting 460, 8 RBIs. And he will not single to second. Just beats it. Yeah, just beat the throw, so he's safe at first. That was a close call. So Everett steps in. Batting 289, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. They're going to try to pick off Sloan. Chase him back. Ball low. Sloan took off. And he will get in there. Stolen base. Reed takes ball 2 inside. Swings to the next pitch. Drives it to short. Tossed over to first, and that'll do it for the inning. But the Neons score the first run of the game. Home run by Overly. They lead now 1-0 going to top of the second. Here's Dana Ward. Batting 289, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. Watches a fastball go by, strike 1. Down low outside, ball 1. Change up on the inside corner, strike 2. Fouled away. Grounder to second, lays out, picks it up, tossed to first, 1 down. Here's Keith Dealer, batting 209, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Strike 1 on the outside corner. Swung and missed, strike 2. Takes ball low. Swung and missed the high changeup. Strike 3, 2 down. Here's Butters Tedson, batting 182, no home runs, no RBIs. Fastball speeds by him, strike 1. Change up low, ball 1. Nope. Curveball goes a little low.
That's a strike.
There's a slider in there for strike 2. Swung and missed the fastball, strike 3. That'll do it for the Ancients here. So going to the bottom of the second, the Neon are up 1-0 still. Snack Hogwash stepping in, batting 449, 2 home runs, 11 RBIs. Swings to the first pitch, single up the middle. And the Neon got the leadoff man on base. Up steps Summer Arnold, batting 316, 1 RBI, no homers. We would be kind of surprised if she does hit a home run. She has no power really to speak of whatsoever. But she can hit the ball pretty good. Single to right field. So runner at first and second, nobody out. And here's Ricky Ricci, batting 294, no homers either, but 3 RBIs. Got a chance to drive in some more here. Take a ball inside. Swings at the high pitch, fouls it off. Ooh, that was a strike. Grounder to short. That'll be a double play. Yep, 6-4-3. So now Love Drummond comes up. Runner at third. Now 2 outs. She's batting 333 on the year. Ball 1 just off the corner. Low. No, that's a strike. Fouls it away. Ball 2 outside. Ball 3 outside. Full count. Fouls it off. Fouls another one off. Fouls that one off as well. She's putting up a fight. And comes away with a single. This will be a double possibly. She rounds first. She's on her way to second. And she will get in there before the throw. RBI double. And there's Declan. Got that home run his first time up to lead off the game. Let's see what he can do here. Can he follow this up with another? Ball 1 in the dirt. Ball 2 low as well. Ball 3
Ball
low.
inside.
Pitcher doesn't want a piece of him after that first one. He just walks him on 4 straight low pitches. So Overly's on. Runner at first and second again for Spencer Roach, who is 0 for 1. See if he can tack on an insurance run. First pitch is outside. Second pitch is inside.
Low ball.
Low in the dirt. Ball 3.
Strike.
Taking all the way for strike 1. Grounds it in between third and short. That'll load the bases up. So Neon have really got something cooking. 2 down with Kaylee Shipwreck coming up with bases loaded. She has the power to really change this game here.
Nope.
Takes ball 1 outside. Are they going to pitch or anything? They are. To center. Yeah, caught shoestring catch. That'll end the threat. But they do score 1 more. So the Neon are up 2-0 going in at the top of the third. Here comes Villas Cervantes, batting .400 with 1 RBI. Strike 1 inside corner. Fouled away for strike 2. Fouled away again.
Nope, inside ball.
Little too far inside.
Strike 3.
Takes the changeup on the outside for strike 3. And Noodles Burton coming up to the plate, batting .364, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Swings to the first pitch, fouls it off. Takes ball 1 outside. Ball 2 just a little high.
There's a strike.
Strike 2 in the bottom of the strike zone there. Swings and taps it to the pitcher, who tosses over to first, route number 2. Here's Reese Wiley, the opposing pitcher. No hits as of yet.
There's a strike.
Takes a fastball, strike 1.
That's a strike.
Curveball for strike 2.
Strike
Blazing fastball by him for strike 3. Challenged him on 3 and got him with go down. So nothing doing for the Ancients. Still 2-zip Neon. Bottom of the third coming up. Up steps Sloan. 1 for 1 with a single.
There's a strike.
That was a pretty good pitch, but he let it go by. That was high. Fouled it off. That one's high as well. Ball 1.
Hit
High and inside. Ball 2. Swung over it. Ball 3. Strike 3. Down on strikes. And here's Everett Reed. 0 for 1. Slow grinder to short. That's, ooh, throwing error. It's going to be safe at first. Snack Hogwash, 1 for 1 with a single. In between third and short, seeing I done single here. Runners on first and second. 1 away. Up steps Summer Arnold. Hit that line drive single the first time up.
Nope.
Takes ball 1 outside. Got under this one. Fly ball center. Easy out. 2 down. And here's Ricky Ricci. 0 for 1. Looking to drive a run in, but he grounds it to short. That'll be the third out of the inning. So no runs scored. Neon still lead 2-0. Top of the fourth. Back at the top of their order. Here's Corbin Decker. 0 for 1. Fastball fouled away. Swung through the changeup. Strike 2. Almost chased the curveball in the dirt. Chase the high fastball though. Strike 3. Here's Hunky Morse trying to psych himself up. 0 for 1. Curveball low. Strike 1. Slider just missed outside. Changeup fouled off. Almost chased the curve again. High fastball fouled off. Slider fouled off. Just protecting these corners. Changeup got him. Swung way early on that. Severus Intense is up. 0 for 1. Takes changeup. Strike 1. Curve down low. Slider gets hammered to center field. This is gone. Long home run for Severus. 479 feet. So Dana War comes in. 0 for 1. She puts a charge in 1. This would be off the wall. That'll be a double. So back-to-back hard hits there from Ancients. That's starting to dial in on Drummond here. Curveball for a strike. Line drive to second. Lays out, grabs it, tosses it to first for out number 3. So the Ancients rack up 2 hits. One of them being a home run. They sneak within 1. So it's 2 to 1 Neon. Bottom of the 4th. And up steps Drummond. See if she can help her cause here by driving in a run her own. Be her first home run of the year. She has some power. Line drive just past the bag, foul. Fouled away again, strike 2. Ball 3, full count. Line drive, diving catch, made it 3rd. One away. Declan Overly got the home run, first time up. They walked him the second time up, 4 straight pitches. Fouls off first pitch off. Pops this one straight up behind the plate. Catcher will have this one for out number 2. Up steps Spencer, 1 for 2 with a single. Takes strike 1. Ball 1 out in the dirt.
That's a strike.
Ooh, check swing, strike 2. Ball 2 outside. Swung early, fouled it off. Line drive to third base. Caught for the out. So nothing doing for the Neon. Top of the 5th coming up. Neon still up 2 to 1. There's Butters Tedson 0 for 1. Change up high. Strike 1. Curveball fouled away for strike 2.
That ball's inside.
Ball 1. Slider hit to short. Tossed over to first. 1 away. Vito Cervantes, 0 for 1. Swings through the fastball for strike 1. Fouls away, strike 2. High changeup for ball 1. Just out of reach of the diving third baseman, so singled to left. Here's Noodles Burton. Their catcher is 0 for 1. Strike 1. Strike 2. Almost chased the high changeup. Did chase the high fastball, but got a piece of it. Curveball, almost in the dirt, fouled off.
That ball's inside.
Changeup just missed the corner. Ball 2.
Nope, that's high.
Ball 3. Swung over the curveball. Strike 3. Here's Reese Wiley. 0 for 1. He struck out his last time.
Ball's inside.
There's ball 1. Trying to steal second. There's throw. They'll tag him out. So the Engine's got a hit. That's all they could do. They still trailed 2 to 1. Here's Kaylee. Had a golden opportunity last time with the bases loaded, but just couldn't do anything. See if she can redeem herself here.
That's high.
His first pitch high.
Steve, right.
Curve came in for a strike.
Strikey, strike, strike.
That was low, but they called a strike. Swung over to the next one. Pitcher drops it, tosses it to first to complete the strikeout. So 1 down. Here's Sloan. Sloan gets a nice piece of this one. Could be the first home run of the year. It's going to be close, and it's over. Sloan finally gets his first home run. 414 feet, just over the wall. This is 9th RBI of the year as well. So the Neon get their 2-run lead back. Here's Everett Reed, 0 for 2. He puts the charge in one as well. Back-to-back home runs. For the first time in the team's history, they go back-to-back. 442 feet. That's his 3rd of the year. Here comes Snack. 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Oh, that's all for Reese Widley. They're going to yank him. They're going to bring in Port Middleton. There's 5.40 ERA. And the catcher's also getting yanked. Noodles is out. They're going to bring in Drill Medina. So the first pitch from the new reliever, down low in the dirt. Next pitch fouled away. Grounder to short. Throw over to first. And it's out number 2. So there's Summer Arnold, 1 for 2 with a single. She puts a nice hit in one. This one goes back, back, back. Off the wall. Trying for second, and we'll get in. Just missed her first home run. And here comes Ricky Ricci, 0 for 2. See if he can join the hit parade. Takes the first one inside. Got all of that one, but just foul. That had home run distance. And ground over to third, and they tag the runner out. That'll do it for the Neon, but they scored 2 more runs off back-to-back home runs. They now lead 4 to 1, top of the 6th. There's Drill Medina. Just came in. 278, 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Immediately fouls one off to the right, strike 1. Oh, dove and off the first baseman. That'd be safe at first. Probably didn't need to dive for that. He took a chance just to be sure. So runner at first. Here comes Corbin Decker.
Better believe it, a strike.
Watch a strike 2 fly by.
Ball low.
Ball down low. Fouls off the changeup.
That's high.
High fastball, watches it go by. Ball 2. Swung through the slider. That's strike 3. Lucky Moore stepping in, 0 for 2. Trying to steal second, but that's fouled away, so that's a mute point. toss over first just to keep him in check over there. So I know you're there. Grounder to second. So that'll be a throw to second for the out. Over to first. Another out, double play. And that'll do it for them. Up come the Neon. There's Love Drummond. Got the double and an RBI. Fouls the first pitch off. Strike one.
Ball, that's outside.
Ball one down low and outside. Ball two. No, called a strike. Strike two. Protecting the plate, fouls that off. Slow grinder to the pitcher. Toss over to first. And pitcher grounds out to the pitcher. That'll be first out of the game. Inning. Declan Overly, home run, walked, RBI. Takes first pitch inside, ball one. Swings the second one, gets real into this one. Could be his second home run of the game. It's gone. Multiple home run game for Overly. His third of the year, his third RBI. Again, he's only driven himself in. So here's Spencer, 1 for 3 with a single. Almost hit the pitcher in the head, but that's a single to center. So here's Kaylee. Looks like they're starting to dial in on this reliever. Swung way early on the outside pitch. Swung again on the outside pitch and missed. That somehow caught the corner. That looked a little outside to me. Strike three, she's down. Here's Sloan. Got his first home run of the year. Now he's hitting right side. Pop straight up. I think that's what happened last time as well. So he's down. But the Neon tack on one more with another home run from Overly. So top of the seventh coming up. And here's Severance and Tints, who got their home run, that big long home run earlier. Driven in their only run so far. Takes strike one. Ball one low. Takes a changeup for strike two. High fastball, watches it go by for ball. Fouls away the curveball. Fouls the fastball away. Fouls the slider away. Just did foul the changeup off. Got a piece of that. And another foul. Making Drummond work here for this out. And he launches his second home run of the game. He fought everything off. Finally got a pitch he can hit. So that's his second home run, 443 feet. Driven in both runs for the Ancients. So now I got two players with hit 2 home runs this game, 1 for each side. Dana Ward, 1 for 2. And I think that's going to do it for Drummond. They will come out and Odom will come in to pitch. And the first pitch from them is a ball. Second pitch, another ball. Fouled away for strike one. Over to short, just gets a piece of it to keep it in the infield. That's a single. So here's Keith Dealer, 0 for 2. Got some serious speed over there at first. Fastball for strike one. Another fastball, singled in the left. So runner at first and second. Nobody out yet. Tying run at the plate. That's Butters, 0 for 2. Strike one. Strike two. Hits the high slider to left. That'd be an easy out. One away. Here comes their second baseman. He's 1 for 2. Takes the fastball for strike one. Fooled him on the curveball. Strike two. Curveball in the dirt. He went down and got it. Got a piece. Swung through the fastball for strike three. And here's the pitcher, Port Middleton. They're going to take him out for a pinch hitter. Enrique Fox coming in, batting 167. Looks at the fastball, strike one. Chases the curve, fouls it off, strike two. Swung through the fastball, strike three, and that ends the threat for the Ancients. So Gerardo Horton's going to come in to pitch now, with a 6.48 ERA. A slider specialist. So Everett Reed's going to come up. He's got that one home run earlier. Looks at ball one. Ball two low. Ball three high. Taking all the way, strike one. And they walk him on 5 pitches. So he walks over to first. That'll bring Snack up. 2 for 3 for 2 singles. Way high. Fly ball to left field. Left fielder's calling for it. He's got it. One away. There's Summer, 2 for 3 with a single, and just missed the first home run for that double last time up. Down in the dirt, she'll take that ball one. Fly ball to center, this will be out number 2. There it is. Toss to second, runner retreats back to first. So 2 away for Ricky Ricci, who he's yet to get a hit this game. Takes ball one inside. Gets a nice one hit here. Will it stay fair? It will, off the wall. And it bounces away from the left fielder. So RBI double for Ricci. Here's the pitcher, Nayeli Odom. This may be her first at bat of the year. It is the first at bat of the year. And fouls off the pitcher over to second, who tosses over for the third out. But the Neons tack on one more, 6-2. Lead going in top of the 8th. Drill Medina. Got a single his for only time at bat earlier. Takes strike one high. And he gets his second single of the game. He's 2 for 2. First baseman comes in 0 for 3. Looking to advance that runner any way he can. And he's going to get a single, which will advance the runner to second. Throw goes to third. So runner at first and second, nobody out. Here's Hunky Morris, who's 0 for 3. Severus is looming up here soon. Don't need him to come back up. Bases full of people. Out at second, out at first, 2 down. Runner advances to third. Then here's Severus. Got 2 home runs already in this game. Both no doubters. Ball one's high. Ball 2 down low. Swings and hits the fastball deep. Off the wall. Just missed another home run. He drives in the runner from third. Now it's 6-3 lead for the Neon. Severus is locked in this game. Here's Dana. He's got a single and a double. Line single to left. So tying runner at the plate here. There's 1 for 3. Ancients keep fighting back. Strike 1. 1-1 count. High fly ball to left. I think it's going to be short. At the warning track, Shipwreck hauls it in. So they score 1 more. Pull them within 3. So Neon still leads 6-3, bottom of the 8th. Here's Declan Overly. He's got 2 home runs already this game. See if he can get his 3rd. Him and Severus are having a battle this game between each other. Who's going to have the better game? Takes ball 1 low. Just fouled off. Will it reach the stands? It will not. It'll be caught. Here comes Roach. 2 for 4. Gets a good hit here, but I think this will be short. Yep. Deep to center. Out number 2. So here's Kaylee, who also does not have a hit this game. But she's been swinging at all these out-of-range pitches the whole game. So it's a 1-1 count. Strike. That looked low. Fouled another one off. That one was low for ball 2. Outside, ball 3. And she walks. So here comes Sloan. He's got 1 home run. See if that'll get his power started. Start reeling more and more off of these. Strike 1. That was high. Swung way early on it. That was low, but fouls it off. Grounder to short. Lobs it over to second, and that'll be the 3rd out. So we go to top of the 9th. Ancients are down by 3. They have 3 outs to catch up. Butters going to lead it off, 0 for 3. Actually, they're going to bring the closer in. So in comes Hannah. Blazing fastball for strike 2. And change it for strike 3. 1 down. In comes Cervantes, 1 for 3 with a single. Ball 1 down low. Broken bat on the fastball, just out of range of the diving 3rd baseman. Foul. Strike 1. Liner to 3rd. Caught for the out. It's 2 away. And here comes the pitcher. They're going to yank him for Gap Skinner. Has 1 home run in the year, batting .249. Swung through the fastball. Batting .240, not .249. There's the changeup. They're down to their last strike. High pop fly to first. Will be caught, and that'll end the game here. Neon win 6-3, ending their 3-game losing streak. $13 hits for the Neon, 11 for the Ancients. And looking at the Ancients, their top hitter was easily Severus Intense here. Went 3 for 4, 2 runs, 2 homers, 3 RBIs. And looking for the Neon, their top one was Overly. Went 2 for 4, 2 runs, 2 homers, 2 RBIs. Walked as 1 as well. Got his average over 200. Ancient struck out 12 times, 3 for the Neon. Wiley will take the loss for the Ancients. Went 4 in the 3rd inning, gave up 9 hits, 4 runs, walked 1, struck out 2, gave up 3 home runs. He's now 0 for 2. And Drummond will get the win. Went 6 innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, struck out 9, gave up 2 home runs. They're now 2-1. Hannah picks up his 4th save of the year. Severus gets the top player of the game. 3 for 4, 2 homers, 3 RBIs, 2 runs. Declan up second. 2 for 4, 2 homers, 2 RBIs, 2 runs. And here's Everett trailing behind 1 for 3 with a home run, RBI, and 2 runs. So after a 3 brief A brief 3-game skid for the Neon. They come back kind of convincingly. They're won by 3. Get them back on the winning side. They were down by 2 in the division. Now it's a game and a half, but we've got 13 more to play. And looks like the Ancients are going to be playing the Neon again for a rematch here for the end of the home streak. So the Serpents and the Machos going at it. Serpents pull it out in extra innings. The Riddles and the Outlaws. Riddles shut out the Outlaws. The Grays shut out the Gobblers. Razzles sneak by the Spots. The Advocates shut out the Spider Bears. The Water Bullets and the Tundras. Tundras go trail, come back, lose it again. They lose. The Energetics, they beat the favorites pretty handily there, 9-3. Guardians of Philosophers. Ooh, well, I was about to say, blowing them out. They came back and won. Close 2-1 win for the Elephants. Sewer Sneaks and the Bandits. Easy win for the Sewer Sneaks. Bottlenoses and the Bolters. Bolters come back and win it in late innings. Lucky Breaks and the Freedom. Lucky Breaks continue their win. They're the first team to win 10. The Fanatics make mincemeat of the champs, 13-3. So yeah, the Lucky Breaks are the first team in the league to win 10 games. And the Neon are still a game and a half behind. Underworld have yet to play. So looking at the summary, let's trail back down. Let's see. Bottlenoses have signed a free agent. Let's see. Who got signed? They signed a they signed a first baseman over an outfielder. Second base / outfielder. Huh. Sound Dapper's got an opportunity here. Negative power. We really don't want that. Even though the speed bonus would be nice to have. Then Ribbeye's got a chance for some more power. That one we might look at. Speaking of which, player development. Where's the one for our ace? Is that one still around? No, that one expired, so we can't have the ace one. Well, that one's terrible. We're going to go for that one. But what's the one for Ribbeye? 'Cause we could use a little bit of help on him, giving him some more power. And get a chance for Mind Gamer, which does what? Mind Gamer. Opposing pitcher suffers accuracy. Sure, we'll give him some more power. Could use some more contact, though, after striking out 4 times this last game. So gets a +1. And doesn't gain the extras. But his power's now at 70. And we still got some money to spend here. Snack Hogwash, we might go for this one. Grace Smythe, we could use all that stuff too. Not the accuracy decrease, though. Negative power, negative arm, negative power. So, yeah, I think we'll go for the snack bonus here. Bonus and speed for power. I think this one's worth it. So +2 power, +1 speed, a chance for +4, and he gets it. So 4 more power added. And he gets the speed bonus as well. Got both. Can he lose his skill? Well, he gained the skill. He avoided it. Alright, so +6 power, +3 speed. That bumps him up to 57 power and an 84 speed. So he's been training here in between games. So the Neon won the last game. Here they come up for game 8 and final game of their homestand. They just beat the Ancients and they're about to replay them again. So they'll be going against Radiant Ramsey, who is 2-1 with a 4 ERA, going against Welt Pratt, who's a 2-0 record right now with a 2.05 ERA. Easily the best starting pitcher early this season. So we will see you back here for game 14. Let's see if the Neon can end the home stretch with another win. And we will see you back here next time.